everyone on YouTube, welcome back, Monster Hunter. My backlog is huge, so you guys aren't gonna really know how long this been, but it's actually the next day. Very similar to Arc the Lad 2's trash final boss, where I went back to it the next day despite hating it. I immediately wanted to get this done because honestly, I don't really hate the final boss, but I am still against the design philosophy of like, oh, when you lose to something, you have to do it all over again. But I actually, like, I don't really hate this boss, even though I think the dragon bullet spam is a bit much. But basically, I'm back. So, I did a couple of stuff. I didn't really do as much, like, grinding or anything, but Wildcat has pointed me out to the hunting horn skill. I believe it's called Evasion Rift, which evades for all the party members. That has helped me out in a pinch. And basically, I've been stacking kinships for this phase. But yeah, we're back. We're gonna finish the game. So as you can see, I have the right wing, the left wing, the body, the right ray wing. I killed the left ray wing already. I just used a kinship and died one hit. And the left wing is half dead. So
the ray wings have less health than the big.
Yeah, I figured that was the case. Because the wings, I remember the wings don't die from a kinship because the wings aren't the new ones. The rays are new. So yeah. I noticed the ray wing was a lot more frail. But yeah, so we're back. I really didn't want to end the playthrough like that, so I immediately was getting back into it. And I'm feeling confident. I have 3 hearts. I have 1 vital essence, so I'm feeling confident about this attempt. And yeah. I think for this turn, what happened?
You've got 3 hearts on Kyle as well.
Yeah, 3 hearts total. Like, everyone's got 3 hearts. We're maxed on hearts. So, basically, my strats are like, you know, obviously the healing, have a lot of healing items. Evasion Rift helps in a pinch. It helped me out with the early phases, too, so I didn't lose any hearts. And also, I was building up kinships in the early phases, just to save it all for this. And as we can see, I have Nergigantes, but I'm not going to use it yet. But it's up there. But yeah, here's hoping we can actually beat this boss.
You should be able to. You already broke 1, so he's only attacking twice in 1 turn, which is really... But yeah, the thing is, like, when you have a full bar, you can only Evasion Rift 3 times in a row. And the other thing with Dragon Bullet is you still can counter it with head-to-heads because it's always technical.
Ooh, he goes technical, right?
Yeah. Dragon Bullet, he's gonna spam technical. So, like, you know, for example, like, if your monster, like, if Nergigante's using Calamity Slash, then you can't do a double attack because that's an AoE. Or if you, like, use one of your bow skills, like the power shot or the piercing shot, that doesn't cause double attacks. So it can mean that all 3 of you are, like, hitting power attacks individually. So you should be able to counter all the head-to-heads that way as well. But sometimes, you know, speed factors into it and causes problems like that.
Okay, that wing is almost dead. Now you're gonna aim on me, so I should...
I think one of the things that I don't like a lot of the time with when they, especially when they hit 3 times in 1 turn, is sometimes they'll just target the same person every time, and it's
yeah, like, that gets annoying. So it is. That was mostly my thing. Like, I'm still like, I don't really hate this phase, but I still don't like the whole, like, it is like, hey, he spams Dragon Bullet, and all it takes is getting a little unlucky, and you can get screwed over. Which I still kind of hate that, but.
Yeah, I think the thing for me is that Pietru, which was the boss in the first game, the final boss of the first game, was an absolute pushover. So with this game, I'm like, okay, the boss is actually kind of hard. You need to, like, plan and think things through.
Oh no, yeah, this is definitely a hard fight. I definitely think this fight, like, some of it, it's still a really well done fight. Again, like, it's still okay. You're gonna meteor shower. I still think, it's not really the fight's fault, but it's just annoying when you get so far and have to do it again, but that's just about with any long fight. That just kind of comes with the territory.
It really does, and I think that's also a criticism that I have with this fight, and it's also why I think that the Nergigante fight is done better. Because I think it's a similar level of difficulty, but it's not as long.
Yeah. I'm going to unleash your kinship on the right. Ray Wing, it should kill.
And I think the other thing too with the Nergigante fight is that I think you get rewarded more for breaking parts because you get the knockdown, whereas with this you can never knock it down.
That's true.
Because I would say, oh, you could get an Aptonoth and cheese this fight, but this is the one fight where that doesn't work.
Yeah, I'll go double power here. Oh, I realized I'm using the hunting horn. I shouldn't be using that for attacking because I was buffing before. That was affecting. All right, he's only at 1 though, which is good. That should be fine. All right, good job, Kyle. Still at 3 hearts.
Yep. And Kyle's using Rapid Shot, which is massive heart damage. And the good news is that you're able to survive singular Dragon Bullet, so it's like as
oh,
long
hey,
as
we're in the next part. So yeah, YouTube, I thought this would be the last phase, but Wildcat confirmed that there is another phase.
This is bad. Look
Yep.
at that power. We don't stand a chance. Then we finish it off with the amulet.
You think that'll work?
Just a hunch, unless you've got a better idea. Ready? Gotta stop it from moving. We need to do something. Thing is, those scales are in the way. Okay. Let's finish this.
Oh, now you're gonna go swap. Okay, yeah, this is probably gonna bring me to. Oh, okay, you're charging something now.
So this is what I like to call an ultimatum phase. You either have to kill him in a set number of turns, or he kills you.
Oh, this is that classic final boss thing of like, you have to kill him in a limited amount of time or you lose.
You have 5 turns. Honestly, though, you're going to be fine because you have 3 hearts on both sides, so you can survive 1 big boom, but you're not going to survive the second. So yeah, you've got like 10 turns.
Okay. Your body parts. Okay, only the left and right wing. I'm assuming we just have to kill these wings.
Yep. And this phase I actually lost on my first attempt because you want to be charging your bow. This is what I learned. Like, Kyle actually has the right idea by charging his bow every other turn because the wings are only weak to pierce, and that just allows you to fire off like more high damage bow attacks.
Is he gonna do AoE stuff?
He's gonna do a 9,999 damage AoE.
At the end, though, not right now, right?
Not right now. But that's what you have to kill him before he does it. You have to break both of those wings.
He's just not gonna do anything until then?
He's got you have 5 turns. He's gonna swallow for 5 turns.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to use the bow, I guess, because I'm assuming they're also weak to pierce.
Yep.
Alright, so I don't have to worry about healing also if he's just gonna swallow all the way.
Yeah. The big thing is just like making sure that your monsties are attacking. Yeah, I know you said you had a bunch of kinships banked up. I don't know if
I
like...
have one, well, I use Nergigantes. I have Zenogres still stacked.
Okay, unfortunately Zenogres is an AoE, so that's not gonna help you.
Oh, it's very unfortunate.
Because it can't target parts.
Oltura's power is concentrated in its wings. You have to get... Yeah, I'm working on it.
Yeah. So that basically it's like doing as much damage specifically with bow. And then like making sure that your Monstie is doing actual attacks every turn. Like don't waste time with like Legiacris using Thunder Aura or Zenogre using High Voltage. Like you want to be dealing damage every turn.
Alright, I did a lot, at least.
Yep, and then Kyle's gonna rapid shot, which does a whole lot. And then you have your 2 power shots, so the damage adds.
Alright, these aren't as bulky as I thought they'd be, which is good.
And that's the thing, is it's like, I don't even think I was using a bow, period, to attempt that I locked on.
Oh,
And
so,
then,
okay, I remember you mentioning, like, oh, he's gonna do the attack and I can live it, but then he keeps doing that on loop. Can you survive the attack when he does it, or are you automatically dead?
So you automatically will lose 2 hearts, and Kyle will automatically lose 1, because it does the damage.
Oh, it just kills everyone, so you lose a heart. Oh, and you're saying, like, after that, he just does the swallow thing and then that again?
He just resets it again.
That's the whole fight. That's the whole phase, basically.
Yeah, so you can survive the first one, because you have 3 hearts.
Yeah, but not the second. I get what you're saying. Because then we're so low on hearts.
Yeah. And then it's also like, you could Vital Essence through it, but again, you're wasting like 2 turns making sure.
Yeah, I only have 1 anyway, and even if I did, that would... Yeah, okay, yeah. I get it, though. This attack's gonna hit hard? Yeah, okay. You're probably gonna go for your thing now, I guess. But you're gonna Meteor Shower. It's AoE, but it's damage, I guess.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's heart damage that matters in this phase. That's the annoying thing about AoEs were so good in the first game because they would just hit every single part at once, whereas in this game, they just don't hit the parts at all.
Yeah. Oh, one more to go, Okay, you're going for it. He got 1 off. We're fine because we have hearts.
Yeah. Yeah, when he did the Luminosity on my playthrough,
I'm actually really glad I had 3 hearts because that's something that would make me really mad if I didn't know about that and I just like lost because of that.
That's what happened to me.
Yeah, that's so. That would make me so livid.
And I was like, if I had 1 more turn, I probably could have killed him. Like, because the wing was almost broken too. And I was like, oh my god. And it was like 2 in the morning, and I'm like, no, I'm finishing this fight.
Yeah, that would make me so mad.
Yeah.
I mean, luckily I didn't have that because I had enough salt wit earlier of the fight. Alright, so I guess we're done now?
Yep. Cutscene.
I'll aim at the light of its wings. We only get 1 shot at this. Roger that! Your turn, Ryder!